We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Edman leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So coming to the plate, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Here's the pitch. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Too high. 1-2.
Nope,
now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, he's 1 for 3. That's popped up. DeYoung into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Leading off the inning, Paul DeYoung, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Torreyes has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Liner towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Neil Walker.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-1. This pitch is popped up. Carpenter moving to his left. 1 down.
Batting 8th, the left fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Out in front of it, strike 1. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And that's the second out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bader.
Harrison Bader is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 18.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. grounded to the right. Kingery's there. And quickly there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roman Quinn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he fouls this one off. This is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Scott Kingery. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the runner will get back standing. From the stretch. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Neil Walker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 3 runs already home here. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Zach Eflin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2.
I got to tell 2-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Tommy Edman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tommy Edman.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Roman Quinn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Outside.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. 3-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 23 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Genesis Cabrera answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Cabrera.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. So stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swinging a soft liner. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Last time through was a base hit. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In his career, Walker has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And he takes a called strike 1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Phillies down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. Jairo Munoz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jairo Munoz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit on the ground to short. Torreyes gloves it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Now it's Reyes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
Standing in, Nick Williams. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled away. Williams, a native Texan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Molina has it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Zach Eflin goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Ball 1. And he popped him up. DeYoung into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 5-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Dexter Fowler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Helsley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Justin Turner is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in, Scott Kingery, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
1-1. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The count now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ronald Torreyes will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Quinn is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Justin Turner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight. But
this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Molina is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
The left fielder, number
So
5.
striding in, Nick Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Tommy Edman.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The bat, number 11.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Eflin notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Carlos Martinez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 6.